It's crazy. This is Los Angeles. Welcome to it.
Because these are extremely well armed and extremely well organized. Nevertheless, if we had identified them, SIS would have been following them.
Of course, that calmed our fears a bit because the police were already in the area. But in the onset, we didn't know what was happening, whether it was a market being robbed or the bank being robbed or it was just a shootout by gangs in the street. We didn't know what it was.
Where were you hiding?
Well, literally, we were sitting in the living room here, and then we went into the bedroom to calm the dogs down because they were in panic with the noise and everything.
I tried to block that off, and while I was sitting there trying to block that off, shots came through the car.
And that's when we came back in, and my wife observed the bullet hole, and from there onwards, we just found out what was happening.
And you know, it's a shot at a level that's just right below the shoulders.
But apart from which, it's just over the block wall. If it had been another 18 inches down, it would have hit the block wall. Maybe we would have been saved, I don't know. Because a shot from that distance from a high-powered rifle could be very destructive.
What did the police tell you when they were running around this place?
That they had a suspect bank robbery. They weren't quite sure. They said that the area was being saturated with police for protection.
Right in front of me, we have several police vehicles coming. No, they don't seem to be coming here, but we can see them. They're probably 3 or 4 blocks west of Laurel Canyon. And, okay, they've left the scene there. Now, if we can go ahead and pan around, Stanley, I want to show the other scene behind us. And what that is the video that you've been showing. You saw a white car with the trunk open. Well, probably, I'd say maybe 5 or 6 blocks, I was told by Detective Haynes in Archwood, that is where another of the suspects was shot and killed by police. From what I'm able to make out, you can see the white car, the trunk is still up, and they say that the suspect is no longer in the car. He's been taken out of the car. Now, I have been told that these suspects are actually wearing body armor, and not just the kind of bulletproof vests that you see police officers wear, but this is extremely heavy-duty body armor. I'm told that they were covered literally from their necks down to their feet. Their arms were covered with this body armor. Their legs were covered with this body armor. They were wearing ski masks, and all this clothing is extremely dark. They were using automatic rifles. They were using armor-piercing bullets. So I mean, you can just imagine what the police officers were up against.
Laurel Canyon is completely sealed off. There are officers actually laying on the pavement, and they've been here for 2 hours. Let's just walk around this way, Fabian. Just over here at the corner of Laurel Canyon and Kittredge, beyond the scene of our camera, on the other side of that vehicle, are officers who are wearing body armor, who have been in a prone position for 2 hours, everyone having weapons drawn. But the residents, as they got word of what was going on, first there was confusion. In fact, about 20 minutes ago, some residents exited through the back garage door of their home, right beyond this line. They attempted to go into the bank, not knowing what was going on. They were Spanish-speaking people. I don't know where they've been. Their television must not have been on. And the officers had to instantly wave them over here to get them out of the line of fire. But as I knock door to door, as I have been the last half hour, you see people inside. They see that obviously I'm dressed with a suit and tie, but they're not trusting anyone or anything. They're staying indoors, exactly what police are ordering them to do. Reporting live from North Hollywood.
I have to tell you that these suspects are extremely dangerous.